Hello FlossTube, it's Christy. This is Kinder Ramblings, and thank you for coming to visit with me again. If you're new here, welcome. And if have been watching my videos for a little while, thanks for coming back. This is video number 7. It is it's Saturday, March 10th. It's been a week and 3 days since my last video. It's been an eventful week and 3 days. Hudson, my great nephew, was born last Saturday morning early at 12:19 in the morning. So we were there pretty late into Saturday morning, and then my husband was out on a fishing trip, and it's just been a lot going on. We had some sad news of my aunt's passing, which was my dad's baby sister, and so we have a memorial service to attend tomorrow out of town. So I know I'll be gone all day tomorrow, and it's just been one of those weeks. They can't all be winners. They can't all be great, and I have no FFOs to show you this week. I do have one finish and one whip, and a couple of things to show and share, and it sounds like show and tell. My kids love show and tell. Show and share, and a little gift for a subscriber at the end. So let's get started. This will not be a long video. I always laugh whenever people say this one won't be long. They don't have a lot to say. And of course, as a viewer, you know how long it is because you saw, well, when you clicked on it, how long it is. But I promise this one won't be very long. My videos are never very long. I don't feel like 20 minutes. It's hard to listen to myself for 20 minutes. But I love listening to other people's FlossTube videos. I love the more you share, and when you share things that you're into, your favorite things. I've gotten a lot of good product reviews and things from your favorites and things you're into, and books that you are reading. I would like to share a new FlossTuber that is in my area, Gulf Coast Stitcher. She is not too new. She has about three or four videos out, and I hope to get together with have lunch with her one day. She actually lives around me, so that'll be really nice. She shares anyway, I told all that to tell you she shares what she's been reading, so I think that's pretty neat. I always like to get good book recommendations from other people. If you hear that banging noise, that's my husband working on his trailer. I'm not sure what he's doing out there. It sounds like he's tearing the house apart, but anyway, let's get started. My things that I have been working on, not much progress on that front, but I do have my whip antique shops, and it's a dimensions kit, and it's in a frame. First time ever stitching on a roller frame. I can't say that I'm in love with it. It's handy. It's better than stitching in hand because holding all that stiff fabric was hard to do. This came with 14 count Aida, and I switched it to 18 count Aida just because that's what I had on hand and the amount that I needed to have. But Antique Shops, and it's a dimensions kit, Charles Wysocki, and I just think it just brings back memories of putting together his puzzles for many years when I was in high school and college. I just love his art. I love how, I don't know, just he breathes so much life into his little scenes with the horse-drawn carriage and just the little vignettes that I really like. I can't wait till I get down here and stitch all these little motifs. I think those are going to be really cute to stitch, fun to stitch. It's not a fast stitch for sure. I actually thought it would be a little faster than it is, but all of the building is just a lot of brown, a lot of black, and I like stitching those things. I like stitching in brown and black, but I'm ready to bring some color into this. So I have Cogsworth stitching right along here with me, my little needle minder, because I need a little mascot for this stitching I'm doing. So that's the whip that I'm working on. I'm also working on another little whip dimensions kit. I just threw it in my purse whenever I know it's going to be sitting at the hospital. I didn't know how long, but it's still in my purse, and that's where it'll stay. It's just a little Merry Christmas whip. I think I'll just keep it in my purse. It's peace and joy to all, or something to that effect, and I'll show it when it's finished. I just like those little kits because it's all there in one spot. I have a couple of them I've purchased off eBay. That way I can just, if I know I'm going to be sitting somewhere, I don't have to go kit something up, and I hate taking something big. So it's in a little Ziploc bag about this big, and it just fits in my purse, and I can take it out when I need to, and put it back when I need to really quickly. So I have a finish. My husband, who's out there banging on the trailer, is going to be putting together a frame for me to do the Lizzie Kate Flip It bits. So I finished March, and I'm sure y'all have seen these. Well, I'm not completely finished. I had to go measure it for him and all that, but I haven't put the buttons on yet because I did not know how we're going to build a frame that we slide it in. So every month I can just slide the month out. And so I wasn't sure to put the buttons on, though I do have them, and I'm going to put them on. So it's 99.9% finished. I just have to put those 3 buttons right in here. So that's March. I love these little Lizzie Kate Flip It bits. I think they're so cute. And getting all the patterns was fun. But I love Lizzie Kate. They're always such a quick... I love Lizzie Kate along with the rest of the world, the rest of the cross-stitch world. And you can see his marks on it where we figured out how big the frame needed to be in order for it to show enough, because some of the fabric is going to, and I did not quite leave him as much fabric as I should have. So anyway, we'll see how it goes together. But I'll show that hopefully next week. Hopefully next week the frame will be built, and all I'll have to do is keep stitching. I'm on March. I decided to start with March because I figured I could finish it. And then I'm going to start April tonight probably. I've got to get up early in the morning though because we're going out of town. So I'll stitch till I fall asleep. So those are the 2 things what I've been working on this week, along with the yo-yo progress. I have currently 70 yo-yos. Here's the bag of yo-yos. This is how big they are. And I am going to be making these into a quilt. If you're new here, I think it's 128 yo-yos a month. So by the end of March, I need 128 yo-yos in order to be making a quilt next year. If I get finished before then, that's great. But I don't want to rush myself because I don't want to get burnt out on yo-yos. I actually thought about, did I bring it with me? There's a bigger yo-yo that you can make. Well, they're much bigger ones, but I saw a quilt where they had big ones and small ones all on the quilt top, and it was gorgeous. I'll have to find a picture and bring it to share next week. I could find it, but I'm filming on my phone, so that's not helpful. But it was the big yo-yos and then some small ones and then some big, and it was gorgeous. And it was all one color scheme, and it looked really amazing. So I think I might try that. I do have the bigger yo-yo maker, so I'm going to start trying to make some bigger yo-yos to intersperse with the smaller ones. But I'm still going to make the same amount of small yo-yos because you can never have too many yo-yos, right? So I went today to Joann's, and you know, their floss was on sale for 33 cents, and so I had to buy some. I bought a ton. Oh, here's the bigger yo-yo maker right here. This is well, I can't take it out because it's all going to come out. This is the size of the bigger yo-yos, and this is the jumbo. And so I think I'm going to have some of these big ones and then some small ones around it. Like, you know, I'll have to show you the picture because it's amazing the way it looks. Anyway, my shirt matches my yo-yos. That was not planned. That was not part of the plan. I'm a planner, but not to that extent. Okay, so, oh, let's see what else I have here. I hate looking down. I'm sorry. I bought lots and lots of floss. 33 cents for floss at Joann's today. I'm not sure when that sale ends, but also 25% off your total purchase. So I bought a ton of floss. I actually started kitting up some things because my niece and I are going on a Disney trip. Love Disney. Going on a Disney trip. during spring break or right before spring break, and I want something to stitch while I'm there. I always love when we get back to the resort, get out my cross stitch while we're waiting to go to sleep. It's always just kind of like one of those ways to wind down from the day. And so I decided I needed something to stitch while I'm there. So Etsy solved my problem for me. And I went and purchased a pattern off of Etsy. Barbara Tingley for Petal Pushers. And it's the Small World pattern. And it looks like this. And it is adorable. And I have a lot of floss. I had a lot of floss. 4 boxes of floss. And I still didn't have all the colors needed for the, it takes, this is, I won't hold it too close. This is the whole list of floss needed for just Small World pattern. Small World. I cannot talk today. So, yeah. By the time I pulled what I had, I still needed a whole lot more. And at that time, I wasn't going to go to Joann's. So last week, I jumped on 1-2-3 Stitch and ordered all the floss that I needed needed to kit that up. So this is it. I haven't bobbinated all of it. The bobbinated floss is the floss that I had in my stash. The other is the 1-2-3 Stitch floss. And then I guess I left the Ziploc bag of all the other floss because then I said, well, you know, since Joann's has 33 cents, I've got to make a trip there. So that's what I did this morning and went ahead and bought all the floss for the Haunted Mansion pattern. Same thing. Barbara Tingley for Petal Pusher. Here we go. Barbara Tingley for Petal Pusher. Sorry, Barbara Tingley, and sorry, Petal Pusher. I need to learn to enunciate. Is that adorable? The Haunted Mansion is one of my absolute favorite rides. I love the Haunted Mansion store. I love the Haunted Mansion. I love everything about the Haunted Mansion. I love scary movies. I'd rather sit in a scary movie than a romance any day of the week and twice on Sunday. Might not know that, but that's what you need to know because I love scary movies and I love this. Is that adorable? So anyway, I bought the rest. This is what the floss that I had. And then I bought the rest of the floss, which is in a Ziploc bag on the counter over there. And I won't leave you to go get it, but I bought a whole gallon Ziploc bag worth of floss today. I don't know how much I spent because I did have a coupon for $5 off. So I made 2 purchases. I made one purchase because you can't use both coupons. So I made one purchase with some floss and 25% off. And then I made another purchase with $5.30 worth of floss and used my $5 coupon, $5 off a $5 purchase, and ended up spending like 31 cents. So I bought enough floss to kit Haunted Mansion, plus a Santa ornament I want to make, plus some other Prairie Schooler I wanted, and something else. I don't know. I have a list of things I want to stitch next, but Prairie Schooler is one. 3 Little Pigs. So I think that's adorable. Okay. It wouldn't be a FlossTube video without showing something that Tommy, my husband, built. So I want you to see that some of the things that he's built. So because I think they're pretty awesome. And I want him to build me. This kind of falls into FlossTube because I want him to make me a bigger bowl for my smalls. You know, Yvonne has a dough bowl. Some people have baskets. I want a big wooden bowl for my smalls. And this is the small bowl they just built. And is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Love it. So I want a bigger bowl, like a big bowl. It's going to need to be a pretty big tree. But anyway, I think that's really cute. And he built a tray. Look at this little tray. This is actually made out of flooring. He's pretty handy. I think I'll keep him. At Joann's also bought some more fabric for my yo-yo quilt. If it's black and white fabric, I think I've bought them out of every kind they have. I need to go somewhere else. But I bought these 5-inch squares because a 5-inch square is just perfect for the yo-yos that I'm making for the quilt. To make a 2 3/4-inch yo-yo, 5-inch squares, and they're already cut. That way I don't have to cut too much fabric out. I don't have to think too much about it. Just slap it on there and go. So this is just black and white. It varies. And I have to tell you that 2 weeks ago when I did a video, or last week, last week maybe, their fat quarters were $1.25 because they're normally $2.50. Today I went, they were 99 cents because, you know, I needed some more, right? So I purchased some more fat quarters. I tried to think of things that I'd be stitching so that I could use them for the backs of flats or ornaments. So I got the red, white, and blue for anything maybe 4th of July. It looked patriotic to me. I thought that was pretty cute. And I mean, who can resist some little ocean animals, especially with a great nephew and little monkeys. Isn't that cute? And then I got some more whites. And then I'm not going to bore you with all this, but I thought these were really cute too. Some black. Look at this black dog. Huh, that's cute. His little head. And then these black and white. And for St. Patrick's Day, some greens. And this aqua. Oh, and this one rolled up fat quarter. So I thought those were neat. One more thing I have is this little magnetic pin holder. Is this the most adorable thing you've ever seen? And this is from Pleasant Home, home of pin bowls and ruler pals. And it attaches to your sewing machine or any metal surface, but I put it on my sewing machine. And it's got little aqua, it's aqua with white dots. They have red ones with white dots too. I think there's a third color, but I really like red and I like aqua. So those are the two colors I was drawn to. So those are the two colors I bought. Okay, things I'm going to be doing. Well, I talked about Haunted Mansion. I talked about Small World. I have some ornaments and one ornament from the Just Cross Stitch CD from the last couple of years of Christmas magazines, Christmas ornament magazines. And one more thing I want to stitch is the Preschooler Blackwork Angels. I really love the black work because it doesn't require that much floss and it's so striking. I mean, this is just 2 colors of floss, of course black, and then there's a metallic thread, but you can just substitute it for DMC. So I mean, 2 colors of floss on white, and it's just, I mean, it's striking. I really just love it. I'm sure you've seen the Blackwork Angels before, but I had to have this pattern when I saw it because our Christmas tree stockings are black and white. Our Christmas stockings, not Christmas tree stockings. And then we have 3 trees in our house, and some of them are decorated in different color schemes. So this will fit right in. I really, really thought it was cute. So I had to pick that up. Okay, so I passed 500 subscribers, and that was just amazing because when I first started this channel, I thought, well, I'll be lucky if I have, let's see, there's how many people in my family, and they'll subscribe, and that'll be great. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos each week, and I want to just have a little viewer gift for a commenter. So I want you, if you would, comment below your favorite sewing notion. It could be cross stitch. It could be something used in your sewing room. It could be some little known tool that other people haven't heard of. It could be something everybody uses. Your favorite could be your needle threader. And tell us what kind. I love to find new products and see what everybody else is using in their sewing room or what a handy little tip would be. So my viewer gift that one lucky viewer is going to receive is the Welcome Spring from Little House Needleworks. It's the complimentary chart that you got for purchasing. Well, you get all of these things, but you purchased the 3 new Classic Colorworks floss, and you got the chart. So the floss colors are Sugar Plum, Shabby Sheep, and Prairie Grass. And I would love to send this to one viewer who comments below. So if you want to, if you're interested at all, comment below, and one lucky viewer will receive the Little House Needleworks Welcome Spring with the cute little sheep. And that's it. I thank you so much for watching and commenting, subscribing, thumbs up, liking. I love reading your comments. I just love this whole community. It's been such a welcoming community, and since there's not a lot of people around me who stitch, sometimes you feel like you're talking to yourself. But it's nice to know there are other people out there just like me who love to stitch and find ways to be creative and, you know, just use their gifts. So, because they really are. It's really a gift to be able to do this. So thank you so much, and happy Saturday. Hope you have a great weekend. See you next time. Bye.